So it's the month of January, there's 12 portals coming up, and it's very, very important that we take good attention by taking plenty of notes here, because we need to understand which are the portals that is going to help us towards our manifestations, and which ones do we need to be a little bit more cautious of, especially those that may disrupt our communication a little bit. Remember, communication is everything in this physical realm that intervenes with our manifestations. They can create disruptions if we're not careful, but there's ways to protect our energies. That's why we have this nice time here to be able to break it all down for you guys to help you guys best navigate through the systems. We're going to break it straight down with the first portal happening on January the 3rd. We got Venus entering into Pisces. So what's this going to do? This is going to allow you to enhance your spiritual growth. You may have some spiritual enlightenment moments during this time, right at the beginning of the year. You may have some new insights. You may be feeling this new vibe and new intuition to do new things. You may be receiving some new messages and downloads from the divine. It's very important during this time to trust the universe, trust yourself, trust your intuition, because these spiritual downloads will allow the connections to new relationships that will take you to new realms. It's a big time for new relationships. So if you meet somebody new, then take it seriously, because that might just be the new connection, the new alliance that may take you to the new portal, which will open up for your biggest dreams. So then moving on to the next one, where Mars leaves Leo retrograde. This Mars exits into its retrograde phase of Leo. So what would this do? It would actually allow yourself suddenly to feel this sense of personal expression. You no longer have those fears. You no longer have your arms strapped with those chains on, and then you feel like suddenly, boom, you break free, and then you can finally be yourself. Or finally, at least talk about being yourself. Because now you have that voice. Your throat chakra will feel very opened. You'll feel ready to embrace you, your truth, and be able to speak your truth. So during that time, allow yourself to speak more, allow yourself to be more forward with your thoughts, your feelings. Because what you speak into existence, you will speak into existence. Moving on to the third portal, we have January the 8th. Mercury enters into Capricorn. So when Mercury's entering into Capricorn, what we're going to have these things with, which will emphasize your way of communication. Your way of communication, your way of clarity, forward thinking. So what does this mean? It means that if you have any big things you want to speak to people about, this is the time to do it. If you want to pitch for some investment, this is the time to do it. If you have a proposal for someone, this is the time to do it. And also, this is also a time to also speak not only about what you're actually feeling now, but also to be able to speak into existence your future goals, your bigger dreams. So I'm getting a lot of things at the beginning of the year for you to speak things into existence. Do plenty of affirmations and incantations. This will really help you set the tone for 2025. Now, moving from there, what else do we have? We have January 13th. We have full moon in Cancer. So again, full moon, as always, will heighten all energies. It will get your emotions up a little bit. Now, these emotions will highlight what this time? It's something quite different to what usually highlights, because it's going to be a lot to do with your emotional security, your family security, your certainty, your stability, your home, your house. Maybe you've been traveling a lot. Maybe you want a home. Maybe you want a new home. Maybe you've been overspending recently. Right? If you're feeling that, let us know inside the comments, because some people are new to this astrology thing, and some people think it's, hey, it's all woo-woo, crazy stuff, what are you guys on about? But people need to know that, hey, the universe has its language and the universe has its flow, and if we know how to flow with it divinely, actually, we get everything that we want because we're dancing with the universe. We're manifesting in alignment with the universe. So is that true? Have you been spending too much recently? Do you suddenly feel this sense of need for stability and strength and grounding? If yes, then hey, start learning about money management. Start putting plans together. It's not just you're feeling it, you're supposed to do something about your feelings. So ground yourself. Put that plan to action. Do something about it. Okay, so it's going to have that need for security, which is a good thing. Now, on January 19th, what will happen is Venus conjunction Saturn. So what does this mean? It's going to allow you to do it in two parts, really. The first part is to do with your wealth and your finances. The second part is to do with your relationships. It's going to ask for serious commitment. Again, this is kind of working very well with that full moon in Cancer, the heightened energies to do with security, because it will carry forward all the way through to January the 19th, which will be more apparent with your money and more apparent with your relationships and your commitment towards them. It's going to make things seem a little bit more serious. On a whole, the beginning of January, I'm getting this very serious tone. You're going to be a lot more logic-minded than usual, even those of you in the more water signs and more creative signs. Moving forward, on the same date, January 19th, we have Sun entering into Aquarius. What it will do, it will actually help you with some innovative ideas, some creativity. Very important, again, to put pen to paper and start actioning those things. What you action, you sow the seeds. What you sow the seeds, you shall reap at a later date. Okay? So, moving on to the 21st of January, we have Sun conjunction Pluto. And what this will do is this will have some very powerful dynamics when it comes to change and transformation. So you may have some unexpected news happen during this period. And if it does happen for you, again, come back, save this video, come back, let us know, because it's always nice to hear your stories and it's nice to be able to help other people because they understand that they're not alone in this. We all go through all of the same phases together, all of the same seasons together. And if we can share our experiences, maybe that's our good karma deed to be able to help other people navigate through it too. The thing is, humans are very fearful of change because it's the fear of the unknown. But we also always understand that changes are the only constant. It's a good thing. You know, as human beings, they often say, I don't know if you've had that before, your old friends say to you, oh my God, you've changed. A lot of the time, my conscious self will look at that and say, oh my God, you haven't changed. You see, we're supposed to evolve. We're evolutionary beings. It's supposed to happen. So embrace it, embrace the change, embrace the unknown. It's here for you. Everything that shows up for you is for you. Always remember that. Moving on to the final portals for the month, we've got January 28th, Mercury enters into Aquarius. So what's this going to do? It's going to give us some unconventional thinking. It's going to give us some inquisitiveness, some curiosity. So we may feel like, hey, we want to try new things. We want to do new things. It's totally fine. Allow yourself to be curious. Allow yourself to feel that you want to challenge the status quo. Allow yourself to want to do things differently. Because, as Steve Jobs once said, think different. It's good. It's good to be a rebel. It's good to not conform to society. Because that's what gives you your individuality, your difference. Then we have the big trilogy. We have 3 portals happening on January 29th. And the big word I'm getting for everybody here is transformation, transformation, transformation. It's a very, very transformative time towards the end of January. So we're going to find some huge shifts happening. Maybe a quantum leap you're already starting to read. Maybe that time you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for Bitcoin to hit 100K and suddenly it hits 100K. Maybe it's that time you've been waiting for a long time to suddenly get your $1 million and suddenly you take that quantum shift. That time is happening because on January 29th, you have the North Node leaving Aries retrograde. So, which means that it's going to pioneer new efforts for new areas of growth. It's going to create a lot of new space for you. You're going to feel very fresh. You feel very vibrant. You're going to feel like just things seem to be moving for you all of a sudden. Like it's like you had these like unknown clouds that were covering up everything for a long time. Then suddenly it all clears and you've got these blue skies, it's all clearing up. But at the same time, you've got Mercury conjunction Pluto, which is really promoting deep and transformative thinking and communication and investigation. It's really opening up Pandora's box, but in a very positive way, showing you the light, showing you the way. And at the same time, obviously, it's the new moon in Aquarius. So Aquarius is very much a very potent time for setting intentions. It's a very potent time for innovation, for starting new things, for new social networks, friendships, relationships, and also a very big thing for humanitarian goals, which kind of touches on this thing of service. I want to really break this down for you guys for this particular end of January. I think everybody should focus on giving. Everybody should focus on sowing those final seeds for this final leg, this final stretch of this 8-month accelerator. There's been nine months in total, with the October month in between, which was a slight rest month. But it's time to give back. It's time to show compassion. It's time to show more love. It's time to kind of say thank you, thank you, thank you, and give that gratitude to the universe, to God, for giving us these amazing, amazing, transformative 9 months. And we understand when we give that gratitude back, we will only receive more. So yes, embrace the transformation, embrace the new, be grateful for everything that's we've came so far, we've made it through all of this time, and we did it together. But always remember, if we can give that credit back to the universe, we can give that credit back to God, we'll realize that we'll get a lot more in return moving forward. Moving on to the final portal of January is Uranus direct. Now, what is this related to? It's going to give us a lot of forward momentum. Things will still be moving forward. Obviously, we still have a very fast-paced final accelerator month of February that's coming. And a lot of this has to do with giving you financial stability. And so we're going to find that a lot of investments we made before suddenly start blossoming. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's that thing. It's been long awaited. And you've worked hard for this. And you had a lot of trust and faith in this. And it's finally here. So celebrate. Celebrate together. It's going to give us a lot of stability here. And I'm getting a very big download with the end of January, which is all to do with technology. Use technology. Use technology to spread good, to spread love, to spread positivity, and invest in technology. We're moving this technological enhancement, evolution times. And a lot of people think it's all so dark and everything like that. But hey, you can take these opportunities for investments. The Web3 space, the crypto space, the NFT space, the metaverse space. You just find that everything will pay huge dividends moving forward if you make the right picks. So get yourself educated in that realm, right? If you guys have not joined our investment group, join our investment group. Then we can learn a lot more about investments, and we can all do this together. Then we can all collectively manifest all of this abundance together. That is the big 12 portal month of January. And if you enjoyed this video, or you relate to anything I'm saying, or you're just excited for this month, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, and do that good karma deed for the day. Allow this message to reach out to more people, to help more people. Comment below, let us know where you guys are tuned in from. Comment below, let us know what you can relate to already, or these vibes you're already feeling. And also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year, we're still on track, making daily videos, holding you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Love and prayers for all of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.